because it's rustic chic in its purest form. All right, it's featuring corduroy, it's featuring chambray, it's featuring Fair Isle, it's featuring leather dress shoes. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for, right? The corduroy suit, elbow patches, small well corduroy. The interior is fully lined with fox hunt motif. It's amazing. And it's Ralph Lauren. That's what I be trying to tell y'all too, man. You gotta stop sleeping on LRL for men.
From Hollywood to Soho, we be wearing polo. Knockoffs is a no-no, that's just how it go though. You got it for the low-low, it's probably US Polo, or Beverly Hills Polo. All of that is so-so, interlocks and chevrons, Cruise Navy and Lemon, Ralph Lauren wear-on. I'm buying what you sellin', Maui pink and melon. Tell them about that rustic.
Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, episode 130. Pretty sure it's 130. Pretty sure this is episode 130. So, if you paid any attention or viewed the BTS, the most recent BTS, I'm jumping back into doing more rustic chic. All right, kind of took a little detour, a little pivot from doing some rustic chic because one, I needed to add some pieces to the arsenal, and two, we were in the holiday season, so we were kind of more so focused on ensembles for holiday traditions. But now we are back. 2023 is here. Happy New Year to everyone. And that's Happy New Year, not Happy New Year's. Like, just don't. It's Happy New Year, okay? But Happy New Year to everyone. 2023. This is going to be a great year for the brand, Seamless Style. And God willing, knock on wood, it'll be a great year for the brand Ralph Lauren. But Seamless Style is gonna elevate this year. Believe that. All right. So this episode, because I'm such a huge fan of Fair Isle, it's a pretty good chance I'm gonna add 3 to 5 pieces to the Fair Isle arsenal every year. So more often than not, I'm gonna able to do a brand new Fair Isle episode every fall, winter. So starting 2023 off right, I want to do a Fair Isle episode with all rustic chic looks. All right. Now, some of these rustic chic looks aren't going to be exactly what you might have been thinking. But trust me when I tell you, rustic chic all up and through here. All right. So this is going to be a great episode for those of you who are fans of the rustic chic look and hopefully fans of Fair Isle. If you're not a fan of the Fair Isle, you might want to check out another episode or something this weekend, because this is going to have heavy Fair Isle influence. All 3 rigs have heavy Fair Isle influence. The only ensemble that's not heavy with Fair Isle is the one I'm wearing. All right. These are the shoes that I'm wearing. Obviously, I didn't take it off my foot that quick, but these are the shoes that I'm wearing. Nice cap toe. All right. Pair of jeans. Faded, not distressed, but just faded. Definitely washed and faded. Denim shirt. Got my sleeves rolled up. Wanted to show off my tats a little bit today. And I have on a beautiful club tie that is 100% wool, heavy wool, and it's a Fair Isle. Okay, that's all the Fair Isle I'm wearing. And then I put on this leather vest here. It's leather waistcoat. All right, beautiful cowhide leather. The back of it, is your typical waistcoat material, which normally is some type of silk or polyester or polyurethane. This one is wool. All right, it's wool and it has a houndstooth pattern. All right, beautiful waistcoat. Got this from a gentleman off of Instagram. I think I paid less than $100 for it. He was just trying to move it out of his closet, and there was a mutual respect there. So he was like, I'd rather for it to have a home like you. So yeah, this is something that I definitely pull out sometimes, just on a subtle flex. I ain't too many people with a leather, Western inspired, notched lapel waistcoat by Polo Ralph Lauren. So, and then I went with the Rugby Ralph Lauren wool patchwork driver, all right, to finish off the look. Fragrance of the ensemble. This fragrance can go with all the looks that you'll see today because of the strength of the flavor, the amount of wood in here, the amount of whiskey in here. But I picked it out and went with this fragrance because of my ensemble strictly. The leather slanting cap toe dress shoes and the leather waistcoat. Supreme leather was just the no-brainer. So that's what I went with today. All right. Like I said, great fragrance, heavy on the wood as all the Supremes are. Got a little whiskey in it, some fruit notes as well. It's a great flavor, and it's perfect for this particular ensemble. And again, like I said, it can go with the rigs as well. All right, but without any further ado, man, let's get into this episode. Y'all ready? Me too. Now let's go. First look, mid casual, dressy casual, but definitely rustic chic. All right. The Fair Isle piece for this ensemble is one of my favorite pieces. I haven't worn it in a while. Chances are it might be a little too big. I'm not selling it. It will get tailored 50 times before I pass on this piece. All right. And one of the main reasons is because it's chaps. That's right. This beauty here, which is like a 8-on-2. This is legitimately an 8-on-2 double-breasted cardigan sweater vest, Fair Isle. All right, and this chaps. One of my favorite pieces. I've had this piece for like 6-7 years now. Yeah, at least 6-7 years. And yeah, like I said, I don't wear it that often, but if I try it on right now, there's a possibility it might be a little too loose, it might be a little too big, and if so, it's just going to the tailor because none of y'all are getting this piece from me. Now you might mess around and find one on the same way I did, which was on eBay, but I'm not selling mine. No way. Rustic chic look here. And your chic piece are these twill pants, okay? Because this particular color, and I would say the fabric itself being twill for pants is more chic than rustic, okay? More chic than rustic. It's rich. There's no fading, anything like that. Now, if I put them out in the sun for a month, then it's gonna change up the whole look of the pants. But right now, this is definitely your chic piece, okay? Everything else gives off that rustic, all right? And when you put it together, you got rustic chic. Let's start at the bottom. I went with the wingtip boots. Showed those on the most recent behind the scenes. Beautiful pair of boots, man. They just fit perfect. Chocolate brown, dark chocolate toe, wingtip, clean lines in there. Got those wingtip details though, right? Yeah. Scroll up, as we said, these straight fit twill, 5-pocket twill pants, rich rugby royal. All right, no fading, none of that. All right, and then we get to the top, our torso here. I went simple. This Ralph Lauren houndstooth patterned wool sports coat. All right, very simple. I didn't do any lapel pins. I ain't doing any pocket squares, man. I kept it simple. I put the sports coat on like it was a regular jacket. All right, because it's a accentuating piece. All right, it's an accent piece. It's not meant to stand out, because the piece they resist on says again is this chaps Ralph Lauren vest. I put the vest over top of a polo blue label chambray shirt with the club collar. All right, and I had a polo blue. I've had this polo blue label top for a long time. It was back when I had taken a job at Belk, and we had to wear shirt and tie every day. So that's how I started buying ties and got into ties. And this is one that I've had. So I've had this one damn near 10 years. All right, and it pairs very well with the chaps Ralph Lauren Fair Isle double-breasted cardigan sweater vest. It's just a mean piece, man. That's a mean piece. But this is a great rustic chic look, country gentleman vibes. The Fair Isle sweater vest it just speaks. It just speaks to you, So you don't want to cover it up but so much. And like I said, that's why I kept the sports coat rather simple. I was even looking at just a solid camel hair sports coat for a minute, but I felt like that was going to take away from our rustic chic. So great look. This next look speaks to rustic chic, but heavy on the outdoorsman side of the rustic chic game. All right, heavy outdoorsman influence. No neckwear. Shirt tail is just whatever. If you want to use the word sloppy, so be it. A little sloppy. Cargo pants, because we here to work. Whether it's chopping wood for the fireplace, or if we doing a little carpentry. This is an outdoorsman look, but with the rustic chic vibe. All right. There's several pieces that are actually stars of the show. Originally, it's supposed to be the Fair Isle sweater here by Polo Sport. But once you put everything together, it's kind of like, how you just gonna single out this beauty here? You'll see what I'm talking. Matter of fact, you're gonna see what I'm talking about right now. Shoot to the bottom. This was not planned. Did not realize that those duck boots from the behind the scenes was going to work so well with this ensemble. I just wanted them. That's the only reason I got them. I just wanted them, but it actually ended up working supremely perfect with this ensemble. I wouldn't say it matches. I'd say it's coordinated. It's a coordinated look, and it's perfect. Again, if you're talking about being in the city, this works, especially on a wintry, rainy day or even snow. But if you actually doing some utilitarian type stuff with your pieces, this is something that you could go outside. If you're going outside duck hunting, or if you're going outside doing some type of manual labor, this works. It works. All right. But again, we'll start at the bottom. Like I said, the duck boots. The cargos. These are slim fit. I don't have nothing but slim fit cargos. And I don't have the big pocket cargos either. Y'all already know this about me by now. All right. As we scroll up, we have a OCBD, a nice heavy Oxford, almost a flannel weight Oxford. All right. With beautiful fall plaid colors throughout. Your wine, your orange, your yellow, your navy, your Columbia blue. Just beautiful, beautiful colors. Colors are popping going along with this fair out here. Polo Sport Ralph Lauren 1992 across the back. Fair Isle sweater. Got a sunset motif towards the bottom. Beautiful colors here. Fall, winter colors are they gorgeous, man. They popping. You know, like I told you guys when I showed you guys this piece, I said the only thing that they just truly dropped the ball on was the fact that this sweater was screaming for elbow patches, and I'm not coming off of that. I finished this look off with a Polo Blue Label Western style color blocked puffer vest. More vest and puffer. You know, it's not a lot of goose in here at all, but beautiful colors again, man. Your forest green or your dark college green, and your top part hybrid color block with the Western cut to it in the orange. This is a gorgeous ensemble. It's perfect. I could actually go outside, and again, like I said, I could go outside and do work with this ensemble. This is not something that you can't be fully functional with outside. It's perfect for exactly what it looks like. And then if you want to just be hanging out, it's also a great look as well. I'm going to go ahead and say that this last look, albeit the Polo Sport look, is fantastic, especially with the duck boots. They just, but this last look, this will be my favorite look of the episode, all right? Including what I'm wearing. This will be my favorite look of the episode because it's rustic chic in its purest form. All right, it's featuring corduroy, it's featuring chambray, it's featuring Fair Isle, it's featuring leather dress shoes. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for, right? The corduroy suit, elbow patches, small well corduroy. The interior is fully lined with fox hunt motif. It's amazing. And it's Ralph Lauren. That's what I be trying to tell y'all too, man. You gotta stop sleeping on LRL for men. There are not a lot of pieces available for men. So don't start going crazy and thinking that the sweaters that you're buying are for men. Okay? Just saying. Pants, suits, suit separates. That's pretty much it. Okay? That's pretty much it for men when it comes to LRL. But just like with Chaps, just like with Club Monaco, you can find some really awesome pieces under Ralph Lauren, and this suit is living proof. All right, let's start at the bottom. Beautiful dress shoes. I think I said leather earlier. My apologies, but beautiful dress shoes just fit the entire motif of rustic chic. Okay, scroll up, the dress trousers that go with this suit. Beautiful creasing, small wale, very small wale, very small wale. The smallest wale possible for this corduroy is in this suit. All right, you see the suit jacket as well. It's all slim cut also, by the way. All right, Fair Isle sweater vest. We went V-neck, and it's a beaut. It has wine, Columbia blue, pink, cream, boating khaki is the base of it. Got a little bit of sea foam in it, man. This is a beautiful yet simplistic Fair Isle sweater vest, but with this suit, everything just meshes. It's a marriage made in heaven. We went with the skull and crossed swords, Polo Ralph Lauren all over tie with the small gold and wine striping, and I kept the same shirt. I kept the same shirt on from one of the previous rigs. The chambray shirt with the club collar, because a chambray shirt was going to be perfect for this look. So it wasn't the point in whipping out my chambray shirt with the button down collar. I just said I'll just stick with the same shirt. It's no problem. All right. Polo Blue Label pocket square yellow with floral patterns. The gold key to the city. the gold key to the city lapel pin here to finish off and complete this wonderful look. You know, any type of driving cap. For example, this one works just fine. You know, driving cap. Depending on the weather, yes, you could throw a Scully on. I think it's going to take away from your rustic chic look or your rustic chic inspirations if you do that. So I would go with a driver. But man, fantastic look. Perfect example of rustic chic in one of its simplest yet purest forms. And that's another episode in the books. Today we did rustic chic looks featuring the Fair Isle influence. All right. Now you could go back over the course of the 2 or however many years we've been doing this. These 2 years, at least maybe 3, because I know we started before the pandemic. This is probably the 3rd Fair Isle, maybe even a 4th Fair Isle episode I've done. But again, this was with a heavy rustic chic, heavy in the rustic chic with the Fair Isle influence. So what y'all thought, man? Threw y'all a couple of curves with some of those looks. I know some of y'all was like, okay, that is rustic chic, but I ain't see that coming. Yeah, that's how rustic chic is. It's more vast. And again, when I first brought rustic chic to the table and to your attention, I told you we kind of building as we go. So this look is going to expand. What falls into rustic chic is going to expand as we build upon it. All right, a lot of nuances come with rustic chic, but there's certain criteria that must be there for it to be able to be called rustic chic, and we meet that every time. All right. Everybody, start your year off right. Resolutions, no resolutions, that's completely up to you, but start your year off right. Whatever your goals are, stay focused, stay on those goals. You know, my goal is to add more pieces to the arsenal. My goal is to elevate the channel to a new level, you know, and there's a time frame on that too, as far as reaching that specific goal. Yeah, I'm trying to take us there. So, you know, but otherwise, man, like I said, you know, Happy New Year to everyone. Let's get it, man. Whatever it is, let's get it. All right. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. All right. Tell a friend. It's New Year, new viewers. All right. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. So don't be a hater. All right. Have a good one.